I know whenever I'm traveling to spend time with my parents over the holidays,
Yeah.
I always have one thing on my mind.
What's that?
How can I get out of spending time with my parents over the holidays?
Yeah. You're already thinking about it, aren't you?
Yeah, and one of our listeners, I think, had a pretty good idea. Invite a guy over to your family's house to take you away from them for a whole night.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately for her, that idea backfired spectacularly.
Oh.
And we're all going to find out what happened when we do your brand new second date update next. Going back home for the holidays can be really fun.
Yeah,
I do
so
it every
exciting.
Like, it can be great to reconnect with your siblings again, your grandparents, relatives you haven't seen in a while. And if you're really lucky, you might even see someone from your past and have a little holiday hookup sesh.
Wait, we're at a family.
Not your family
it's
members.
like when everybody goes out, like like when
to
you're
the
in your
one bar.
20s,
That's
totally.
the point.
Exactly. Like,
Okay.
Brooke,
Yeah.
didn't
It's
you
so
and
fun.
your old PE coach reconnect one year and get to second base or something?
No, he married, I think, one of my other friends. So
You almost had
he
him.
was
You
off
missed
the,
out.
off the table.
Oh, too bad for you, Brooke, Mr. Chance. But one of our listeners, Simone, reconnected with someone recently. Not an ex-boyfriend. It was just a guy from her high school. And I'm
Okay.
curious about how it went down because she's on the phone right now. Simone, so was this a fellow student or a faculty member?
Oh my God. It was not a faculty member.
All right.
Also, was a student.
Okay.
Honestly, I hooked up with more guys from my high school way post high school than I did in high school. I was too
Yeah.
dorky in high school. Nobody wanted to.
All the girls get hot later. So
I
can see
tried.
that.
It's not that I didn't try.
Okay.
I just didn't have any takers.
Some are late
Yep.
to skank and some skank early. So.
That's what we call late bloomers.
That's
Okay.
Yeah.
skank,
All
though.
right,
That's
yeah,
the moral.
as long as you get it done. So, Simone, who is this guy that you met up with?
So his name is Jack, and
Okay.
we reconnected over Facebook because I had posted that I was coming home, and I was really excited to spend time with my family and friends, like for the holidays, and I was trying to kind of give everybody a heads up that I went to school with so we could try to plan something and all catch up.
Yeah, it's like a mini informal reunion almost.
Yeah.
And did you know that you wanted to hook up with him immediately, or did you want to wait and see how it went?
Well, so that's the thing is that, this is a guy that we've never dated. We were always kind of floating around in, neighboring circles, but we were never super close.
Okay.
And
Got it.
he was one of the first people to comment on this post.
Oh.
Like, oh, this would be great. Would love to catch up. And I was like, catch up? What do we have to talk about? We didn't,
Some people who stay in the hometown that you're from
Yes.
maybe need some outside influence every once in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
leave the city.
Yeah.
Is what she's saying.
Let me tell you, I will not miss an opportunity to show off my glow up. So,
Okay,
Okay.
I love that. Good.
So what did you and Jack do when you met up?
well, this is the thing. So we were texting for a while until I got back and trying to make plans. And I was staying with my family. So I was like, why don't we just make it easy? You can come pick me up from my family's place and we'll go wherever you want to go.
Oh, so this feels more like a date than a hangout. If it's just you two.
Yeah, I guess so. I think maybe, I don't know if that was the intention, but things kind of ended up taking a slight turn and it wasn't really anybody's fault. But he came to pick me up when I just finished dinner with my family, and my family was like, oh, why don't you come in for a second? Which I kind of gave him the look of you don't have to do this, but he was very cool and came in and we all were just hanging. It was really sweet. We were all hanging out for
It's
a while and
because it's not like he knew your family in high school. You guys weren't even really
Yeah.
friends.
That's a high pressure situation.
Yeah.
I mean, for
I
me,
know.
if that happened to me, I would absolutely not want to go inside.
Right.
I do not
yeah.
want to spend my precious free time during the holidays meeting some other person's family.
Oh, I would.
See,
I love meeting families and moms.
Yeah.
Really?
I like other
Guys.
families, but not people meeting mine.
Yeah.
But meeting theirs.
And parents always love me.
I
It's
know.
so
Same
fun.
with me.
You can charm parents so
Okay, we
easily.
get it, Brooke. You're amazing. Everybody thinks that you're the best person in the world, and everyone wants to hook
Usually
up
their
with you.
kids don't like me, but they like me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so what happened with Jack?
well, so we're all talking and we ended up playing some games and everybody was
Oh,
having
wow.
a good time.
So with the hangout,
Oh, this is full on
a
holiday
lot.
family time.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't mean for that to happen. It just kind of did.
Oh, God.
Playing the piano, singing carols together.
Yeah.
He was into it though.
Yeah, he was. And I will say this, my dad was a little tipsy, which around the holidays is not a surprise.
That's everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was kind of ribbing him a little bit, like, what are your intentions with my daughter?
Oh,
like, type of
no.
thing.
Oh,
I know,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
Well, let
Even
me go into the
joking.
laundry room and then I'll show you. Is that not how your guys' family holidays go?
This is
I've
why
never
you
had
shouldn't
a
meet
date.
families
Yeah,
together. Okay.
never had to take my dad into the laundry room.
Yeah,
Oh.
just the PE teacher, I know. But so how did Jack handle the ribbing?
He just kind of laughed it off. And finally, I kind of pulled him aside and I was like, hey, listen, we can get out of here whenever you need to. Like, we already were here a lot longer than I thought. And he was like, oh, I just got a text from one of my friends and they really need me. So
Oh.
I have to get going.
Yeah.
And he's like,
no.
well, we'll catch up in a few days. And of course, in my head, I'm like, did he really get a text from his friend? Or
No, probably not.
I think that maybe he didn't. I don't know. Like maybe he thought you guys were just going out as friends, and then your dad is assuming that you're a couple. Like it just, it feels like a lot of weirdness.
yeah, I agree. And the way we left it was, we'll make more plans, we'll text and we'll figure it out, and then just never heard back from him.
Oh man.
no.
Oh, complete ghost. It's not like he's stalling?
No, like he just went radio silent, and so
no.
I don't know what happened.
Are you crushing on him still? Like you still like him?
Yeah, I mean, especially too, like seeing how cool he was with hanging out with my family for a little
yeah.
bit.
That's impressive.
You know,
I did have a weird thought, though, like while he was bonding with your family. Do you have any single siblings or
Oh.
single
Hot sister.
hot
He's moved
aunts
on.
that maybe like
Hey,
could have
hot
swooped
ants.
in?
Now we're talking.
no, I'm the only girl. I have two brothers.
Maybe that's an option for him though.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance that someone could have like taken him from you right from under your nose.
Dude,
but
that is some messed up family dynamics if that's the case.
it's called the
Jeffrey.
holidays, Brooke.
Yeah,
Things
drama.
happen.
Anything can happen. Now he's dating her
Okay.
mom.
But let's find out what really happened when we play a song, come back, call him, and try and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you.
All right, hold on. One of the main rules of dating, and I think everybody knows this, is if you really like someone, you do not introduce them to your family for at least 3 to 4 years. Until you're 100% sure they won't be scared off.
Wow. That's
I
a
would
long
say
time.
probably even pop out a few kids with them before they meet the fam, just to be safe. Or you could end up like Simone, who was supposed to go out with an old high school friend named Jack, till her family invited him inside during the holidays, and look what happened.
I mean,
He ran away, hasn't been heard from since that night.
They should have heard your advice first, Jeff.
yeah. Are we
Exactly.
blaming the drunk dad? Is that what we're blaming, or no?
We don't know who to blame.
That's where I'm leaning.
Yeah.
I think that the dad, even though it's a joke, it's still very intimidating to know that that's like your
Totally.
dad is even thinking
And
those.
it's such
Yeah.
an old cliche joke. Like, what are your
Yeah.
intentions?
It really
Ugh.
is.
I'm gonna polish my gun.
Yeah.
You know?
See, Simone, do you wish that you hadn't let him come inside that house that night?
I mean, yeah, we know where this ended up.
Yeah, she does. It's absolutely true.
Easy answer.
Oh my God. I mean, or do you wish that your dad was funnier?
I mean, he thinks he's funny, which is way worse.
Yeah.
So,
Typical
we all
dad.
know.
Yeah.
We know.
Yeah, well, we're going to try and get you a second chance here. We're going to call Jack and find out which member of your family is the one to blame, or maybe it was something that was totally unrelated.
I love how we think it has to be the family.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like the holiday edition of Clue.
Oh, yeah. All right. Was it the mom in the kitchen with the butcher knife or?
Or
Colonel Father.
Yeah.
let's get to the bottom of this. I'm going to dial his number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Oop, my nose brushed the microphone.
Hello?
Hey, is this Jack?
Yes, this is he.
You are
Who's
awake
it?
and ready. I like Jack.
I know. You seem
Oh.
alert, Jack. You're on the radio right now with Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Yeah, I seem alert because I answer business calls during the day.
Oh,
This
Who?
is kind of a business call. It's about your business.
Yeah.
your personal business
Yeah.
Brooke.
with an old friend of yours named Simone.
Wait, what is this about? What's going on?
This is about a segment we do on our show called a second date update. And our listeners will reach out to us sometimes and ask us to help them reconnect with an old fling or an old date that they went out with that they haven't heard from in a while.
Okay, but I'm not old. I'm not an old person.
Well,
It's not about old
No,
people.
that's not.
You answered a phone number that you didn't recognize. That is old person behavior. So jury's
Valid,
still
Jeff,
out on that.
Valid. Valid.
So true.
Oh, Jack, I bet you're regretting it right now.
I was just, I thought maybe something was wrong with my car's extended warranty.
Oh, look
It's
at
okay,
you.
man.
He's got
Good sense of
jokes,
humor.
too.
Yeah.
Look, we all make
right.
mistakes, and your mistake was answering this call, but we do want to get some answers because Simone told us that you guys hung out the other night, and
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I don't think I want to do this.
Okay, is it because
Oh.
it wasn't supposed to be a date with Simone? Was it supposed to just be more like of a friend hangout? Like,
No. I'm definitely interested in Simone.
well,
Still.
Well, I was interested.
Oh.
I mean, look, I know you're hesitant on talking about it, and I understand that, but can you put yourself in Simone's shoes here? Because she was really looking forward to spending time with you and reconnecting, and I mean, she had no intention of the night going the way that it did, where you were invited into her family's house.
Yeah, that wasn't the plan, bro.
I mean, she thought maybe she read it wrong. The only reason you guys stayed there was because she thought you were having a good time hanging out with her family and playing board games.
Whoa, you guys know a lot about what happened.
Yeah.
We're like date detectives.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
No,
Well,
I mean,
we talked.
She told
We
us.
talked to Simone.
Right. She told us about what happened that night, and we were
Right.
wondering if something happened while you were in the house with her family that made you.
No. It was just it wasn't. It was just an uncomfortable situation.
Oh,
Okay.
she feels bad for that.
Yeah, well, no, but just not going in and talking to her family. Her family was great. They were
Oh.
nice and
So great that maybe you hooked up with one of them?
Back to that.
what?
Okay, that was a theory that I had, and I'm glad that we can squash it right now. But
Yeah,
So-
we can definitely.
was the text that
Yeah.
you got, the emergency text, was that real or was that fake?
Be
No.
honest.
No, it was not real. I did not.
Okay.
I did
Never.
not get the emergency text. But
She knew that, so don't feel bad admitting that. Like, I mean, it was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
What made
I
you
just-
run from the house?
So, what made me need to leave is I was having a nice chat with her mom,
Yeah.
and as we're talking, I look over and I see some Christmas cards, and I see one from Simone with another guy. And they're both like snuggled up together, and it looked like a couple had sent a card, and it was Simone and this dude. And,
Well, obvious. I mean,
Oh.
she didn't mention anything about an ex-boyfriend, but obviously the card could have been sent out long before, and then they broke up. Like,
How
Yeah.
early do you send Christmas cards?
I know, but who brings it?
Years ago.
Who brings a guy over to your house with your family if
Yeah.
you're dating someone else to a point where you're sending Christmas cards together? Like, why wouldn't you just ask Simone then? Why wouldn't you ask her?
because I just felt like in order to not just escalate things,
I mean,
Well,
You just wanted to jump to conclusions.
I
I,
know-
see.
if it
I know
is
you-
the ex, you just took pictures recently.
Yeah, but who
she
cares?
obviously
They're
did take
broken up,
pictures.
probably.
I know you don't want to have that awkward conversation with her, but I kind of do right now because she's on the other line listening and wants to be asked an awkward, escalating question.
what?
Simone?
Yeah.
Hi.
She should. Hi. You've been listening this whole time. This is so awkward.
I know. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's kind of cool that you went to these lengths to try to get a hold of me, but I just, this is just really bizarre. So who is the guy? Come on, tell me. Are you seeing somebody? Are you in a relationship? Because
Okay, hold on, Jack. You're asking like 5 different questions. Let's do one question at a time.
Who's the guy?
Oh, I was gonna start. What kind of sweater are you wearing right now? Because that might ease his tension a little bit.
No, who's the guy?
First of all, I can't believe you even saw that card. I'm so mad at my mom right now.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Oh,
Are you dating that guy?
Not technically.
no. Oh,
What
that
is-
is didn't hit right.
That mean?
Dude, what? Your parents are wingmanning your side piece?
No. So, listen. I'll be honest. That guy is a guy that I dated for a while.
Okay.
We always did these stupid Christmas cards, and we're not exclusive. We are not together. We hook up every once in a while, but we're not
There's some
together.
honesty.
Okay.
Okay.
But you promise you're not exclusive with him?
Oh, 100%.
You're not exclusive and you send Christmas cards out together.
Yeah.
That seems
That's a
a
strange
little
combo.
sus. Yeah.
That's a big
It was more of a joke because we would do it every year. So we kind of just kept up with the tradition because we both didn't want our families hassling us at the holidays for being single. So we were like, we should just do a Christmas card anyway. And that backfired. So
Funny.
Huh.
So I'm actually, I mean, Simone, I really want to be with somebody that's emotionally available and not, still, even if it's not like, you're not exclusive, you're still seeing him. I'm just not comfortable being with somebody who's seeing other people. So
Yeah.
well, that's the thing is like, I had a great time hanging out with you and I really want to get to know you better. And I am not invested in this guy. Like I said, it's somebody that I dated and it was just, I didn't have anybody else I was interested in. And it was just, I'll call him later today and tell him that we can't see each other anymore. Like,
What? Really?
Jack, is that something that you'd be into? Because if you're willing to see her again, then we'll pay for that date.
Yeah.
I have one question. Did you hook up with him over the holidays?
Oh, you don't want that answer?
Yeah, bro,
Don't
you don't
ask.
want to know.
Why wouldn't
Don't
she?
ask.
Yeah, exactly.
Be honest here, Simone. Did it happen, and what sweater were you wearing at the time?
Jeffrey.
Sweater on.
Matching sweater. Oh, that was love
it
making.
didn't happen over the holidays, but it has happened recently.
Post-holidays.
So you just changed the timeline.
Okay.
All right. Last night, maybe.
Jack, I need an
Wow.
answer from you. What do you think? One more date with Simone.
God.
We'll pay for it.
I don't think so. And here's why.
It's a healthy
Here's
decision.
why. I feel like you could have told me that you were getting out of a relationship, and I can't.
We get
I
it,
can't.
Jack.
I
We
just
get
can't.
it.
Now no
Yeah.
one's for
It's
it.
the holidays. Everybody's sad. We understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.